What's up, you guys? So before I start this battle, just want to give you guys a quick notification that if you go on the PMPBeta channel, I did just get a battle uploaded there, so definitely check it out. It is another PIP narration I had against Yellow Swallow. It's a very cool match, so I highly invite you guys to go click on the link right in front of the screen here, or you can find it in the description box, and just go watch the battle. So anyways, let's get on to today's battle. So today's battle is a pretty interesting battle, and it's basically it's kind of weird because both me and my opponent's Rotom Wash is definitely going to be playing a key part in this match because we're both just going to be volt switching everywhere and stuff like that, and it gets pretty funny. So either way, I hope you guys enjoy. So I'm going to start right off the bat with my Conkeldurr because I saw he has a Tyranitar. He's a Sandstorm team, so I figured, oh, sorry, let me move to the side, by the way. So I figured, why not? Let's just start with Conkeldurr. I can definitely do a very good amount of damage with Drain Punch, but unfortunately, he does have a Chople Berry, which I really don't see too often on Tyranitar, but that's going to allow him to live that Drain Punch. So I know he's most likely going to switch out into his Gliscor to take the Drain Punch, so I'm instead going to go for the Bulk Up, and that's going to be able to bring up my attack and defense a little bit more, and which is going to be very helpful since this Gliscor turns out to be a sub-Swords Dancing set, which I really didn't see coming, because, I didn't see a Toxic Orb, so I'm thinking, well, Sandveil, Sandveil could be a lot of different things, but, unfortunately, he gets a sub on me, and that's going to suck, because now I have to waste a turn breaking the sub, and he's going to get off that free Swords Dance, which I'm not too concerned about, because considering that I have +2 defense, I'm pretty sure I can live a hit from this Gliscor. So the worst thing he'd do is probably go for an Acrobatics or something like that. Unfortunately, he does pack it, but not with a Flight Gem, which is kind of interesting. So I'm not sure what item he has. Maybe Bright Powder, I think? I have no idea. But because I'm pretty sure that's not what he's got to have an item, because that Acrobatics did not do a lot of damage at all. And I'm just going to go for the payback, which is going to kill off that Gliscor. So he's going to go into his Rotom Wash, and if he's Scarfed, I know I can live a Volt Switch, and I do live the Volt Switch right here, which is definitely telling me that he's got to be Scarfed. So he's going to switch out and go into his Tyranitar, and I'm just going to go for the Drain Punch, because anything on his team is going to take a lot of damage from Drain Punch. So that's awesome. So the Tyranitar finally died after surviving that first Drain Punch with the Chople Berry, and now he's going to go back into his Rotom Wash to kill me off with a Scarf Volt Switch. So I'm just going to go for the Mach Punch this turn just to do as much damage as I can to this Rotom Wash. I do a very nice chunk, which is awesome, and he's just going to Volt Switch, kill me off, which is totally fine, because honestly, Conkeldurr just did its job in getting rid of that Tyranitar and doing a very significant amount of damage to Rotom Wash, which is awesome. So now he's going to bring in Scizor, and I'm not sure what kind of Scissor set this is, so I'm going to go into my old Rotom Wash, go for a Volt Switch, and just kind of scout out what he's going to do. He's staying in, which is kind of telling me he's probably going to go for a U-turn, so that tells me he's banded. So I'm going to go into my Heatran to take the U-turn, and he does go for it, which is nice, because I quad resist that U-turn, and I'm going to eat it up like a monster, and now he's going to go switch out into his Terrakion. Now, I'm not sure what kind of set this Terrakion's winning, so I thought he might go for a Stone Edge, thinking I'm going to go into my Dragonite to take a close combat, or Earthquake, so I'm going to go for the Stealth Rocks this turn, expecting, Stone Edge or something like that, but he actually goes for a sub, and I'm like, oh crap, it's, like Sword Sand sub, or like sub Rock Polish, I don't know which one, so I have to go into my Scizor, because I know he's going to set up either one of those moves, and whichever move he does, I can just Bullet Punch and break his sub. I really don't want to lose my Scizor this way, but honestly, I don't think my Scizor can really do anything, considering that he has a Heatran of his own, so I'd rather just have Scizor break the sub, but then I misclick Bullet Punch and went for like a Bug Bite, I think, or something like that, which is retarded, because now I didn't break his sub. So now I have to go into my Rotom Wash and go for a Volt Switch to break his sub, and finally, I don't misclick this time, and I'm going to break his sub, and I'm going to switch out and go into my Reuniclus. I realize that Reuniclus isn't going to be the most useful Pokemon out there, because he's still got that Scizor who I cannot one-hit KO, so I'm just gonna let my Reuniclus be fodder and just let it die, to be honest, because it can't really do anything else. I mean, it is a Trick Room set, but I'm not gonna see I don't really see myself getting an opportunity to set up Trick Room and really abusing it that well, since the rest of my team is pretty fast, so I'd rather just have Reuniclus die. But anyways, enough of that rambling. I'm gonna go back into my Rotom Wash, gonna scare him out with the Volt Switch, but I'm instead gonna go for the Hydro Pump this turn, and that's gonna be enough to kill off that Scizor, which is pretty awesome. So he's gonna go into his own Rotom Wash here, I believe. And you know what? I'm not feeling confident Hydro Pump can kill off his Rotom Wash. And I really need to save my Rotom Wash for later. So I'm going to go into my Dragonite to take a Volt Switch because it's really the only other Pokemon on the team that can do that. And he does go for Volt Switch, which doesn't quite kill me yet, which is nice. And he's going to switch out back into his own Terrakion once again. And right now, I'm just like, you know what? I gotta have Dragonite as fodder. Extreme Speed still won't do anything to this Terrakion, so I might as well just, like, you know, bank my luck on getting off an Earthquake, and maybe hope he misses a Stone Edge, but he's not going to do that, which is like, whatever, it's fine, because now, I'm going to go back into my Rotom Wash once again, and I'm feeling very safe just going for a Hydro Pump this turn, which is going to be enough to kill off his Terrakion, and now, things are looking really nice for me, because I'm sure I'm going to be able to kill off his Rotom Wash at this point with a Hydro Pump. I'd just be afraid of missing, but he's going to choose to go for Heatran first. I'm not sure why. He probably should have gone into his Rotom Wash first to try to scare me off, but either way, I'm just going to kill off his Heatran in one Hydro Pump, and now he still has his Rotom Wash left. Now, I really don't want to risk a Hydro Pump missing, so I'm going to choose to switch out and go into my own Heatran just as fodder, because I just want to change moves. I don't want to, like, lose this match because I miss a Hydro Pump, you know, that would suck. But I also know his Rotom Wash is Scarfed, I'm just not sure what nature it is, and I'm really hoping that he's Modest, or I win the speed tie, because I'm running Timid. So, it's Rotom Wash versus Rotom Wash, Scarf versus Scarfed, and I'm really hoping I can win this match, and with a little bit of luck, I am going to be able to win that speed tie, which is awesome. So, that is going to be the match. Hope you guys enjoyed this battle, and once again, if you haven't looked at the battle yet, please go check out that PMPBeta battle that I uploaded, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.